Welcome to the DefCam. If you truly want to understand what defines a modern fighter aircraft, you do not start with its shape or its maximum speed. You start with what it can see, what it can process, and what it can launch. The JF-17 Thunder Block 3 represents a stage where the aircraft is no longer just a platform, but a coordinated combat system. Its weapon package is not a collection of separate tools. It is a layered structure designed to control distance, timing, and precision in both air-to-air and air-to-ground engagements. Today, we will look closely at that structure and how each component contributes to overall air superiority. The foundation of this capability begins with the aircraft's sensor and avionics architecture. The Block 3 configuration integrates an active electronically scanned array radar. This radar uses numerous transmit and receive modules to steer its beam electronically rather than mechanically. That allows faster scanning, simultaneous tracking of multiple targets, improved resistance to jamming, and more accurate target discrimination at extended ranges. The radar can provide mid-course updates to long-range missiles, meaning it continues to guide them after launch until their own seekers assume control. This sensor strength defines how effectively the aircraft can employ its air-to-air weapons. In close-range combat, the primary weapon is the PL-10 short-range air-to-air missile. With an engagement envelope of approximately 20 kilometers, it is optimized for within visual range encounters where reaction time determines survival. The missile uses advanced infrared imaging guidance rather than simple heat detection. This allows it to differentiate between real aircraft signatures and decoys. Its high off-boresight capability means it can be fired at extreme angles relative to the aircraft's nose. The pilot does not need to align the entire aircraft directly behind the target. Instead, the helmet-mounted display projects targeting data into the pilot's field of view, and the missile can be cued simply by turning the head toward the threat. Supersonic speed ensures rapid interception once launched. In a dynamic dogfight scenario, this combination of seeker sensitivity, maneuver authority, and helmet cueing creates a decisive edge. Moving outward in range, the aircraft employs the PL-12, also known as the SD-10, as a medium-range air-to-air missile. With an effective range between 70 and 100 kilometers, it fills the operational space between close combat and extended-reach engagements. This missile uses active radar guidance, allowing it to operate independently in the final phase of flight. It is well suited for interception missions where targets are detected at moderate distances. By providing reliable engagement capability in this band, the aircraft avoids over-reliance on its longest-range weapon and preserves tactical flexibility. At extended distances, the PL-15 Beyond Visual Range missile becomes central to air dominance. With an estimated reach of 200 to 300 kilometers under favorable conditions, it significantly expands the aircraft's lethal envelope. The missile uses an active radar seeker in the terminal phase, supported by mid-course guidance from the launching aircraft's radar. The long engagement range forces adversaries to operate with caution long before entering visual contact. It shifts the tactical geometry of air combat because an opponent must now account for a threat that may be launched before they can respond effectively. When paired with the active electronically scanned array radar, the system enables detection, tracking, and engagement in a coherent chain. The radar identifies and prioritizes targets, the mission computer assigns missiles, and the data link ensures guidance updates during flight. This integration defines modern beyond visual range warfare. Air superiority alone does not define the role of a multi-role fighter. Strike capability extends operational influence beyond aerial engagements. The CM-400 AKG high-speed missile provides that dimension. Capable of speeds exceeding Mach 4, it is designed to engage naval vessels and high-value ground targets at ranges between 100 and 240 kilometers. Its high velocity reduces enemy reaction time and complicates interception by shipborne or land-based defense systems. Depending on launch parameters, it can follow profiles that combine altitude and terminal maneuver, increasing the difficulty of prediction. In maritime scenarios, this missile offers the ability to hold surface combatants at risk from significant distances, altering the strategic balance in coastal environments. For precision engagement against ground targets, the aircraft integrates the Al-Battaar laser-guided bomb. With a typical release range between 10 and 15 kilometers, depending on altitude and glide profile, it allows accurate strikes on designated targets. Laser guidance ensures that the weapon adjusts its trajectory based on reflected energy from a marked point. This method is particularly important in environments where infrastructure, civilian presence, or friendly forces are nearby. Precision reduces unintended damage and increases mission effectiveness. The pilot or an external designator can guide the bomb to impact within a narrow margin of error, translating planning accuracy into physical results. Another important element of the strike package is the TACBR range extension kit. This system transforms conventional unguided bombs into glide weapons. When released from sufficient altitude, the kit allows the bomb to travel distances up to approximately 60 kilometers. This converts a simple gravity weapon into a standoff capability. Instead of flying directly over defended targets, the aircraft can remain outside dense air defense coverage and still achieve impact. Glide conversion represents a practical solution for expanding reach without requiring complex propulsion within the weapon itself. It enhances survivability while maintaining logistical efficiency. All of these weapons are managed through digital mission systems that coordinate targeting data, release parameters, and in-flight updates. The aircraft's electronic warfare suite supports this process by detecting hostile radar emissions and deploying countermeasures when necessary. Survivability is achieved through awareness as much as through speed. The pilot receives a comprehensive picture of the battle space, including threats, friendly assets, and assigned targets. This integrated awareness ensures that each weapon is used within optimal conditions rather than in isolation. When viewed as a complete structure, the JF-17 Thunderblock 3 weapon package forms a layered engagement model. Short-range infrared missiles dominate close combat. Medium-range radar-guided missiles secure the intermediate zone. Long-range active seeker missiles project power deep into contested airspace. High-speed strike missiles extend influence into maritime and strategic ground domains. Precision-guided bombs and glide kits provide controlled and flexible surface attack options. Each component reinforces the others, creating depth rather than dependence on a single system. In practical terms, this aircraft delivers a balanced and technically coherent combat capability. It does not rely on exaggeration or isolated performance claims. Its strength lies in integration, in the way sensors, guidance systems, and munitions operate as a coordinated network. Air-to-air superiority and air-to-ground precision are achieved through calculated layering of range, speed, and accuracy. That is what defines the JF-17 Block 3 as more than a fighter. It defines it as a comprehensive combat platform built for modern operational realities. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for upcoming videos.